What is going on, guys? It is Dan here, and we are back with From the Depths. So in today's episode, we're going to kind of continue where we left off. Now this might not be the Poseidon that you remember. That's because I retrofitted this thing with a prototype variant, which kind of replaces the broadside thing with an extra turret, which I feel like is probably a much better use of the space. So I feel like this ship might be a little bit more effective. So we're going to try getting into some fights with it, and hopefully it won't disappoint us. It's a very, very big if. So yeah, let's yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. So we do have another ship that I want to try to build here at some point. Also got another thing. Actually, instead of doing that, we're gonna bring it back over here to the resource zone, and we're gonna bring the Poseidon back as well, because I want to regroup a little bit. They can retake this. I'll come back and get it here in a little bit. We're also gonna kind of cheat. We're gonna build something absolutely disgusting. We're going to build a giant antenna that's going to let us spy on the enemy, so that way we'll actually know when they're on their way back. And it'll also give us a pretty rough idea on what tiles we still have to empty out. So hopefully we've got a little bit of time left, which will allow us to build one of the new vehicles. So the new ship, well, I've got two, but the new one we're probably going to break out this episode is, it's a much smaller vessel than the Poseidon. It's about half the cost and a third the size. And essentially, it's just a little PT boat, with some pretty basic weapon systems. It more or less, it's just designed to provide support. So that's what we'll be looking for. A little bit taller. Let's go like 250. There we go. Alright, now this thing is definitely not a beautiful piece of machinery. In fact, it's not even a machine. I don't know what I'm talking about here. It's a very cheap way of spying on the enemy and knowing exactly where they're at all times. I mean, I would say it's cheap. It's kind of expensive. I mean, just look how quickly my resources are draining from doing this. But I feel like it's a good use of resource to build this absolutely disgusting monstrosity, which now lets us see all of this. So yeah, we've got actually quite a bit we can still kind of go after here. So we got that. Yeah, they still got a ways to go with the fortification. I didn't realize they restocked this so quickly. Well, we're gonna restock on the Poseidon here, and then we're gonna, I guess, kind of come up here and try to take out some of these. Sorry if you guys hear my dogs barking. I don't know what they're barking at. They just kind of do that, and it's kind of annoying, but you know, whatever. I guess you just get used to it. Alright, let's go hit up this 55 and see what it is. I'm kind of hoping it's nothing flying. I would love to go up against like an actual boat for once. Ooh, there are boats. There are boats. There's a lot of boats. Shuriken, Urchin, Water Buffalo, Scuttlegun. Scuttlegun. Okay, so 2 Scuttleguns. That's a little concerning, but, you know, I guess it's just the way it goes. Knock out the scuttle guns first. It's a good start. Knock out that one too. Perfect. I don't know if I mentioned, but this thing also has missiles, so they're not very long range, but they do the job. So I guess that's nice. Oh yeah, this is an easy fight. Easy peasy. Alright, kill the water buffalo. Because okay, those are some armor-piercing shells. I don't know how good they are. Doesn't look like they're very good. Ooh, they've got explosives in them too? Interesting. Well, either way, I don't think it's gonna last much longer. Well, aww. That's a shame. When did we get 53,000 resource? What did we kill that gave us 53,000 resource? Holy crap. I'm gonna have to rewatch this and figure out where that all came from, because surely that didn't come from the scuttle guns. Where did that come from? That's a lot of resource just out of nowhere. Why is it gray? Did I break something again? I wouldn't be surprised if I broke something. That's really weird. Ooh. I really ought to map, like, this back turret to a completely different thing, so that way I don't really have it all shooting at the same thing, because this little guy over here, I'm guessing, is an urchin. Yeah. The urchin's annoying. But the missiles are doing a good work. A singular good work. A+ for speaking, apparently. Alright, so 54,000 resource. That actually... Do I want to build 2 PT boats, or do I want to bring out something else entirely? Because I don't know if that's enough for the thing I'm thinking of. Let me check real quick. That is enough. Ooh. Do I want to build the Mercury? I'm building a Mercury. We're not going to have a lot of resource left over, but this is going to be worth it. The Mercury... why is it doing that? It's really weird. So the Mercury is essentially a much stronger variant of the Poseidon. It's also a lot bigger, as you're going to see here in a second. It's also got missiles. I think we're just going to have missiles on all of our boats, I think, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, it's up armored. The deck's got more armor, which I really should do to the Poseidon as well, because the AI is literally like right down here, and there's only like this thing of wood in the way. And I like the look of the wood. It kind of breaks up the monotony of the metal hull. But anyway, so it's got what I refer to as the super obelisk turret. It's essentially a better armored and bigger version of this turret. It doesn't look as pretty though, but I put that here on the back. And then we've got the old Occam turret, which I just love this thing. It's amazing what it does. It's got really big shells, 1000 millimeter. So it does what I want it to do real well.
Water mode at your service.
Yeah, the Mercury is also a little bit faster, but not by that much. So yep, we've got our Mercury, good old Mercury. I'm gonna, how do I want to do this? Like that. There we go. That's a nice picture. All right, so we got 2 ships now. I was gonna build a PT boat, but I think at this point that's kind of out the window. So I don't know if I mentioned this already, but what I want to do is have the PT boats be sort of like the only ship that we have in the fleet that we mass produce. So we have our designated ships here, but what I would love to do is have you guys name the PT boats that we build. So in the comment section down below, leave a name for the first PT boat, which by the end of this episode we should be able to build. I would assume we'll be able to build it by the end of this episode, to be perfectly honest. We're gonna have plenty of resource to build the first one. So that's what we're gonna try to do. What's this? Shuriken? More like dead. Alright, so we've definitely got a lot of swarm missiles, that's for certain. Oop, there they go. Come on. Don't let us down, Occam. You're living into the next life and you missed. You missed. The Poseidon did it. Your disappointment, Occam. Never mind, you hit it this time, but it didn't do anything except waste all of the resource that we could have gotten out of that little itty bitty boat. All 287. Come on. So we've got 2,000 resource altogether. What's using energy? I guess the Occam turret still has the shield on it from oh so long ago. What's this? It's pretty fast. I think it's, yep, it's what's a swordfish? Have I fought one of those before? I don't know. I mean, so many of these designs are new, I don't recognize half of them. I might have fought one before. Don't know. Don't care. We're gonna blow it up. What? Is the Occam going up against it? I think I messed something up. Well, the Occam's gonna show its worth, I guess. Can you hit it, Occam? I think you can. You missed. Occam, why you do this? Well, your swarm missiles didn't. And it's dead. Wow, this is going a lot easier with having 2 ships. How are we doing resource-wise down here? Alright. Let's clear out this tile now. We're going on a rampage here. We're gonna kill everything. I still want to build a PT boat though. We're about halfway there. They're not expensive, but they're not cheap either. Because I know with the Mercury, we could have built at least 2 of them. Oh, what's this? What's this coming to kill us? What is it? It's an Atlas. Woo. Atlas. just kind of fight it on this tile, I guess. Because it's coming for us. I don't know why the game's lagging a little bit right now. It's kind of weird, but... oh well. It's just the way it works. Alright, I want everything in on this fight. I don't want to be leaving anything out here. Alright, where is... it's over here. In the water, almost. Yeah, those missiles are definitely not long enough range. I'm gonna have to set those so that way they only fire within a certain distance. Come on, Occam, I believe in you. You can hit... there you go. That's a good hit. Oh, it's almost within missile range. Just a little bit closer. There we go. Now it's dead. It's real dead right now. Because once it's within missile range, there's nothing saving it. Because we just fire so many of the things. That's a lot of missiles. I'm curious though, did they in one of the updates with the new firing effects, did they by chance nerf high explosive? Because it doesn't seem to be doing nearly as much as it used to. Just curious. I'll have to probably check the change logs. Oh, that's a good hit. That's a real good hit. Is it dead? It isn't yet. It's still going. But at this rate, it looks like we're probably going to split it in half before anything happens. Oh, now it's dead. Alright. 3,000 resource. It's a good amount. Okay, let's go up here. Come on. Come on. I don't know if you'll trigger this if we go into it, so I'd rather not find out. Definitely gonna have to make the Poseidon a little bit faster. We're almost enough to have a PT boat. Cool. I mean, we're just slaughtering everything right now, it seems. Oh, we got flyers. Swordfish. Lots of swordfish. It's weird. I don't think they're within range of the missiles. No. But they will be the next volley, that's for certain. Oh, one's already AI dead. And now it's gonna get absolutely destroyed. There you go, Occam, you hit it. You hit it. You did a good job today. You missed. You missed. It was that close, Occam. Why would you do this to us? You missed again. It's literally right there. How are you doing this? Why are you doing this to us? There you go. That's a good hit. Okay, you guys can stop firing at it. You're not supposed to be firing at it. Okay, I guess we could pop down here now and take on all this stuff. Oh, what's that? Bunch of flyers. More swordfish. Oh boy, my favorite. I swear I fought these things before, but I just can't figure out where. Let's go to get closer so that way we can get the missiles on target quicker. I still don't think we're within range yet. Definitely not. Maybe not even for the next volley. I don't know, it's going to be close if we're going to be ready for the next one. I think we're going to be close enough now. Alright, destroy them. Oh, it's real close. It's real close. Next volley, definitely. So that one just got absolutely vaporized. Yeah, I don't think the swordfish are very strong. I think I'm just gonna go with that. You know, I might have to replace the obelisk turrets with open ones. I think that might actually be a good course of action. I also just realized this thing seems to be running out of fuel already. Was the fuel destroyed? I don't know, it might have been. We also need to build a refinery ship at some point. Alright, so we've only got one left. Nice. Alright, looks like we're probably gonna have to run everything back to home base, because if the Mercury's almost out of fuel, I don't want it to be in combat when that happens. Alright, there we go. I think we have enough fuel for one more fight. And almost enough for a PT boat. Almost enough. We're real close. Fact. What do we got here? Scuttle gun, shuriken. sooner we can kill the scuttle guns, the better, because those have got some pretty nasty guns. Luckily, though, they're apparently pretty easy to kill. They're very, very explosive. There we go. That's probably a good way to spend those ones. Oh wow, the scuttle guns must carry a lot of resource. That's a lot. We're gonna build some PT boats, guys. We're gonna have 2 PT boats. I think, if we're lucky. This is definitely enough to build 2 PT boats. Alright. Load vehicle, PT boat. Ignore the color scheme, it's nothing. Alright, it's gonna be your guys' responsibility to help name these PT boats. Alright, so here's the Poseidon, and then this is the PT boat size in comparison. They're very, very small compared to the other ships. Not nearly as well armored either, but they're definitely going to be able to get the job done with what we want them to do. Also got torpedoes, so we'll have those to go for as well. Also, if I remember correctly, they've got a lot of repair tentacles somewhere. Yeah. So these guys are going to be real good at repairing vehicles. Alright, PT boats. Alright, I think we could do one more fight. What do you guys think? Decently long episode so you guys can see the PT boats. So we got 2 of them, you guys get to name them, and we might customize them to have different weapon loadouts in the future so that way they're a little bit more exciting. Alright, let's do this. You want everything in the fight. Almost everything, at least. Alright, Mercury and Poseidon, PT boats. I'm not going to spawn on them because, as you guys saw while they were being built, the chairs are very, very exposed. But yeah, they carry a decent amount of missiles, which is nice. And look at the little guys. So itty bitty. Yeah, I think they're a nice addition to the fleet. So why does it keep doing this? I honestly can't figure out why.
Taking command. Gunnery taking command. Engaging now. Engaging now.
'Cause I can't see anything that's going on. Okay. What? Oh, there it goes. It's fixed, I think.
Engaging now. Engaging now.
Okay. So... yeah. PT boat. Look at these little guys. They're adorable. Well, somehow in one episode we went from having one ship to 4, so I think that's a pretty good start to a Mercury. How'd you do that? Mercury, I want to know how you did that. Did you seriously have that much thrust to get up onto the land? Is that how it worked? You're supposed to be ignoring the salvage. Stop shooting it. Oh, one of the PT boats got real close. Alright, so now it's just kind of finishing up everything. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good fight. Oh, I mean, good fight for us at least. I mean, we kind of slaughtered everyone. You guys aren't supposed to be going into this shallow water. To be honest, I'm just giving up. I'm just letting them do their own thing. If they want to run aground, it's fine. Awesome. And that was a pretty good way to end this fight, with all of our boats beaching themselves. Alright, I think this is a pretty good place to stop. So that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave name suggestions for our 2 PT boats, and by the next episode we'll probably have another one as well. So that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, we'll try to basically finish off what's left of the Deepwater Guard, and hopefully after that we'll be able to go on to fighting some new and different enemies. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.